Melakim 2, 2 Kings, chapter 21. Menashsheh was 12 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 55 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Hephzibah. And he did evil in the eyes of Yahuah, according to the abominations of the Gentiles, whom Yahuah dispossessed before the children of Israel. For he turned and built the high places which Hezekiah his father had destroyed, and raised up altars for Baal, and made an Asherah, as Ahab, sovereign of Israel, had done. And he bowed himself to all the host of the Shamayim, and served them. And he built altars in the house of Yahuah, of which Yahuah had said, In Jerusalem I put my name. And he built altars for all the host of the Shamayim in the 2 courtyards of the house of Yahuah. And he made his son pass through the fire, and practiced magic, and used divination, and consulted spiritists and mediums. He did much evil in the eyes of Yahuah to provoke. And he placed a carved image of Asherah that he had made in the house of which Yahuah had said to David and to Shalomo his son, In this house and in Jerusalem, which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel, I put my name forever. And no more shall I cause the feet of Israel to move from the land which I gave their fathers, only if they guard to do according to all that I have commanded them, and according to all the Torah that my servant Moshe commanded them. But they did not obey, and Menashsheh led them astray to do more evil than the Gentiles whom Yahuah had destroyed before the children of Israel. And Yahuah spoke by his servants the Neviim, saying, Because Menashsheh, sovereign of Yehuda, has done these abominations, having done more evil than all the Amorites who were before him, and also made Yehuda sin with his idols. Therefore thus said Yahuah, Elohim of Yisrael, See, I am bringing such evil upon Jerusalem and Yehuda, that both ears of those who hear it shall tingle, and I shall stretch over Jerusalem the measuring line of Shamaron, and the plummet of the house of Ahab, and shall wipe Jerusalem as one wipes a dish, wiping it and turning it upside down. And I shall forsake the remnant of my inheritance, and give them into the hand of their enemies, and they shall be for a prey and for a plunder to all their enemies, because they have done evil in my eyes, and have provoked me since the day their fathers came out of Mitzrayim, even to this day. And also Menashsheh shed very much innocent blood, until he had filled Jerusalem from one end to another, besides his sin with which he had made Israel sin, in doing evil in the eyes of Yahuah. And the rest of the acts of Menashsheh, and all that he did, and the sin that he committed, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Yehuda? So Menashsheh slept with his fathers, and was buried in the garden of his own house, in the garden of Uzzah. And his son Amon reigned in his place. Amon was 22 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 2 years in Jerusalem. And the name of his mother was Meshullemeth, the daughter of Cheruz of Yoktevah. And he did evil in the eyes of Yahuah, as his father Menashsheh had done, and walked in all the ways that his father had walked, and served the idols that his father had served, and bowed himself to them, and forsook Yahuah, Elohim of his fathers, and did not walk in the way of Yahuah. And the servants of Amon conspired against him, and killed the sovereign in his own house. But the people of the land smote all those who had conspired against sovereign Amon, and the people of the land appointed his son Yahshua to reign in his place. And the rest of the acts of Amon which he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Yehuda? And he was buried in his tomb in the garden of Uzzah, and his son Yahshua reigned in his place.